In the busy town of Pawville, there was one officer everyone respected, Detective Whiskers, the clever cat police. With his tiny badge, magnifying glass, and twitchy tail, he solved the toughest mysteries. One day, the town's milk went missing. Everyone in Pawville woke up to empty bottles and cartons, leading to quite the uproar. The townsfolk gathered at the central square, buzzing with gossip and anxiety. Fear of a milk crisis swept over the town like a tidal wave of worry. Called to action, Detective Whiskers made his entrance into the lively square, with his badge gleaming in the morning sun. The chatter quieted down, replaced by a hopeful murmur. If anyone could solve this mystery, it was him. Detective Whiskers began by analyzing the scene of the crime. The spilled milk on the cobblestone, a scattered trail of muddy paw prints, and a suspicious line of cookie crumbs pointed him in a peculiar direction. With a keen eye, he picked up each detail as if it were a puzzle piece waiting to fit into place. He followed the clues leading south across Main Street. The scent was distinctive, marked by a curious mix of milk and chocolate chip cookies. With whiskers twitching in anticipation, he tiptoed along the rooftops, stealthily surveying the crime scene from every angle. As he moved from building to building, Detective Whiskers occasionally stumbled upon peculiar items, a feather boa, a sequined shoe, curiosities that didn't seem connected until he reached the Pawville Community Theater. There, he discovered a peculiar group of raccoons, huddled together in a storage room. They were intrigued by. Realizing he was onto something, Detective Whiskers watched closely. Within the curious band of raccoons was a lone magpie, hopping suspiciously around, dropping cookie crumbs as it went. Detective Whiskers quietly approached the raccoons, ready to confront them. Suddenly, the magpie, whose feathers gleamed in the dim light, squawked in panic, scattering the cookie crumbs into the air like stars in a swift dance. With swift agility, Whiskers cornered the magpie, calmly but firmly demanding an explanation. The magpie, as it turned out, wasn't intending any harm. It had, quite by accident, stumbled into the milky treasure troves while searching for shiny objects to collect in the night. As their story unfolded, it became clear that the raccoons had simply indulged in the milk and cookies, their midnight escapades leading to the milk mystery that had puzzled Pawville. They never intended to cause such a crisis. Detective Whiskers nodded in understanding and explained to the raccoons and the magpie that they needed to clean up their act, literally. With Pawville's most endearing detective in command, the raccoons tidied up the mess they had made, carefully replacing cat milk bottles as the magpie fluttered around, helping to restore order. The mystery was solved, and peace returned to Pawville. The townsfolk cheered the good detective, grateful for his gentle manner and quick thinking. From that day onwards, Detective Whiskers made a new pact with the raccoons and their magpie friend. They would help guard the town's milk deliveries, ensuring no more unintended midnight feasts would puzzle Pawville.